Hey, this is WhyBeAre with Welkin Road. It's a game that just recently came out on Steam Early Access, and I played the first level and thought it was pretty enjoyable, so I decided let's go ahead and make a video for the game. So we're going to start a brand new game, and we're going to do level 1 all over again. So I have no excuse if I fail here. I should look pretty good at this game because I've done this before. So the game starts out by just dropping you in the middle of the sky where you have blocks everywhere, and it's a little thing in the top left corner that says F1. If you press that, it gives you the tutorial. And it says basic movement. Use W, S, A, and D to move. Mouse 1 to jump, left shift to crouch, left control to sprint, and left alt to walk. You can configure all key bindings in the options menu, which is something I have done. I've really changed up the controls a lot because I didn't care for the default controls. I wanted it a way that I'm used to playing. And I always kind of have a little bit of a different control scheme when I play FPS games. So I changed everything up and now it's the way I want it. And I walked right off the edge like a complete and utter idiot right there. I don't even know how I managed that. I was just so distracted by talking about how cool my controls are. So anyways, you walk along a little bit more, and then you get another screen up here that says F1. You press that, it says respawning. When you fall, you can wait to automatically respawn at the last checkpoint or press B to do it manually. And the respawn points are pretty frequent. So like, if we fall off right here trying to actually make the jump instead of just walking off, we should respawn right at the start of the jump. If we make this jump, and then we somehow fail on this one, we'll respawn right here on this platform. At least that's the way they are in the first level. I haven't touched the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, or 11th level yet, so I can't say for certain they're the same way. Maybe it becomes a little bit harder by having less frequent checkpoints. Either way, though, we have another F1 moment. So it says sprinting. After starting to sprint, it takes a short while to reach full speed. Take this into account when trying to jump as far as possible. And the little bit of time it takes isn't usually noticeable because most of the time I'm sprinting all the time anyways. So we got another one right here, F1. Crouching in midair. Hold left shift while in midair to pull your legs up and crouch. So this is kind of like Source Engine where if you can't get up a ledge by just jumping like this, you can jump and then hit crouch and then you can actually make it up the ledge. We could do something similar right here where we crouch while we're in the air to go a little bit farther, and I think that's what this is going to say. Yep, crouching in midair. Crouching in midair also means that you can edge out a little extra distance from a jump, making certain jumps easier. So if we try to do this jump like this without crouching, we're going to hit our knees and fall down. But if we do it with crouching, we will just barely make it like that. So we go along a little bit more. Here's another place where you have to jump and crouch, and we just crawl through here, and it just pops you out, and you land right there. Now here is actually a good demonstration of something. You don't have to try to like line up like this and make the jump totally straight because you do have control in the air. So like you can see like right there, I actually moved to the side to hit that block. When I was looking straight, I was looking perfectly straight this way and we hit that block. So you do have control in the air. And we can press F1 again. Precise movement. Use left alt to walk when you want to move more precisely. So we can go ahead and walk or run if you're a maniac like me. I usually would just tap the regular walk button. Like you have run, walk, and sprint, I guess. Like run is what you're normally doing. Sprint is when you hold control for me. And by default, it's shift. And then walk is when you hold alt, which I think is the default key. Here's another new mechanic. Wall running. Sprint, jump towards a wall at a shallow angle and hold left control to run along it. Since your incoming velocity determines how fast you can run, it's best to start wall running close to the wall. So we go something like that. Here we go. And then we got another one. Wall running from midair. You can also start wall running from midair. Same rules apply. Approach at a shallow angle and hold left control. Now this one is a little bit harder than the other one. Let's see if we can do it. Oh, just barely. I crouched and I think that helped just enough to make us happen. Then right here we got a little bit of a precision type of movement right here. We go hop, hop, hop. And right here, these 90-degree corners, that's where I gotta slow down. Like jumping from piece to piece, no problem. 90-degree corners, hold on, these are complex. Gotta slow down for that. Here's another new mechanic, wall jumping. Press mouse 1 when colliding with a wall to execute a wall jump. And when I first was doing this, I wasn't exactly sure which way to go, so I did something dumb where I tried to like bounce between the two walls like this. That's not what you're actually supposed to do. You're supposed to just go to that platform right there. But I'm all making it way overcomplicated, like bounce, bounce, bounce. What am I doing? I don't know. That's all you need to do right there to get through that one. Nice and simple. It's level 1, not level 11. It's going to be easy. Another big jump. Make sure we can get that. Good. I didn't even need to crouch on that one. Here's another one. Air movement. You still retain some control while falling or jumping. Use the movement keys to adjust your fall direction, which is something I've already mentioned earlier. And oh no! I wasn't exactly sure which way to go there. It almost messed me up. I just barely made that. It could have been made a lot easier, though, if I was knowing which way to go. There are some things like that where you don't know exactly where to go. Like right here, I almost went the wrong way again like an idiot, but this one's pretty obvious. You go that way. There is one in particular, though, where it feels like you gotta do it twice to know which way to go, and that is this one. So it's like, where do I go from here? Maybe it's around the corner? Nope. Where is it? Ah, it's directly under you. So I died a couple of times before I realized it was directly under me, and all you do is just something like that, which is nice and easy. Another jump where we gotta crouch. Just barely making that beautifully, though. Here we go around the corner, and I'm not even gonna jump on that one. I'm just gonna walk right off the edge. And then we're gonna get to one of the new and most interesting mechanics real soon. But first, we gotta press F1 right here. So it is the grappling glove. The grappling glove allows you to fire a beam that connects to certain objects. When in range, use mouse 0 and mouse 4 to fire the left and right glove respectively. By default, a grappling glove will stay connected until you let go of mouse 0 or mouse 4. This can be changed in the options menu. And it's worth noting, mouse 4 is my personal choice. It's not that by default. And to grab onto something, you have to see those little beams. Like if you're trying to grab onto it from here and you don't see the beams, you'll just do that and you won't be able to grab it. And there's a cooldown to the glove. So you see, I'm trying to grab it, but nothing's even happening. So you have to make sure your gloves are warmed up by just looking at their color, and then you see the beams so you can grab onto it. So we'll just go like this, grab onto it, swing ourselves, and land it. Another tutorial, grappling range. When you're in grappling range, a cursor will change, white preview beams will appear, and a sound effect will play. Make sure fire the grappling glove after noticing any of these indicators, which is basically what I just said. Although the grammar seemed a little off right there. I don't know if I was imagining that or not. I wasn't looking at it that closely. So just hop across there like so. Got another one. Swing exit timing. High jump. The timing of when you release the hook determines your further movement. Release the hook late in the swing to jump high. So that just means we grab it, swing, 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 and let go there so we can make sure we get over the bump right there. Right here, it's going to be the opposite. Swing exit timing, low jump. Release the hook sooner to make a low jump, which gives you more forward movement. Different sections will require different timings. So on this one, we go, jump, grab, and then let go already. And boom. Here we got another wall run. And this one, actually, I don't know if you can make it by just running. It's like right there, oh, you're not going to make it. So what do you got to do here? It's actually pretty simple. You run up, run on the wall, and then you jump off of it by hitting jump on that like you were bouncing off the walls you saw me do earlier. Now, you might be able to make it with a perfect wall run, but jumping just makes it so much easier. Here we go. Another one of these. Oh, I missed with the first glove, but I saved myself by grabbing with the second glove. That was scary. And you do have control right here, so I can kind of swing myself around to make sure I have enough momentum to make it to that next section. But you can do pretty much anything you want while you're grabbing onto those in terms of like controlling the momentum. You'll have no problems with that. Just keep hopping from spot to spot. Doing some nice clean jumps. Here we got another tutorial. Swing direction. While grappling on an orb, use the movement keys to adjust the direction and speed of your swing. Which is basically what I was just saying. I know how to play it. I just time my sentences very poorly. Like I say it right before the game says it. It's like I could have just let the game say it, but I didn't. Jump, grab, and up. Whoa, almost went a little too far and missed. Here we got another one of those crouch jumps. Right here, a little bit of a jump, but we can make that. There we go, and make sure we get up, up, perfect. I wasn't sure about that again. Here we have another tutorial. Gaining momentum with swinging. To generate momentum while swinging on a single orb, keep swinging back and forth to gain the most speed. Always change your movement direction after you have passed the highest point in the swing and are moving downward again. And you kind of already saw me do this earlier. It's like right here, you just grab it and then swing it forward. Nice and easy. I actually really shot flying by that one. Another one, just hop in between them, no problems here. Here's another thing you could do. So you can control the beam length. While grappling on an orb, use Q and E to shorten and Z and C to lengthen the left and right beams respectively. Now those are controls I know I changed because I didn't like the defaults. Like this one just makes sense to me in the way my hands work. So if we hit Q while we're grabbed on, you see it like lifts us up like that. Then we just do a little swing onto there. So here we could do kind of the same thing. We grab on, you get zoomed in or grappled in or whatever, swing it just a little bit. Now, when you have a shorter rope or whatever you want to call it, it does make you have less momentum on your grapples. because of physics. Circular swings. Jump to the left or the right of an orb, then grapple it to perform a circular swing. Hold forward and the strafe button that points away the orb and the arc of the swing to gain even more speed. So if I remember correctly, we got to go around the corner a little bit like this. And I probably could have made that, but I freaked out. So we're going to do it a little bit lazy-ish. There we go. I really made it that time. I was making sure I wasn't missing it. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, no problem. I get worried. I've been killing them, and then I'm like, oh, that looks scary. It's like, no, I gotta trust myself. Trust! Oh, that really required a lot of trust. That was bad. That was bad. That was so close to not making it. Anyways, we're just gonna keep doing this for a bit. Don't think there's too much tutorializing left. Tutorializing is a word, right? It is now. Oh, here's some. It teaches you probably going between things. Oh, glove cooldown. Ah, I mentioned this before. I might as well read it though. After disconnecting a grappling glove, needs to recharge its energy and cannot be used for a short while. Use a second glove while the first is on cooldown to string consecutive swings. So that means you go left glove, right glove, and land it. Keep on running. Whoa, whoa, why did I jump there? I almost just killed myself. So again, left glove, right glove. And now you have a short string there. I don't know if I'm going to make it. Oh, man, I'm getting a lot of these just barely's. It is worrisome. So here's another one of the wall runs. And again, might want to jump off of it to make it a little bit easier, but that one I did make it without having to do the jump off. I was a little nervous though. Here we got 3 swings, and it seems the cooldown on the glove is fast enough where if you're like swinging like this, you don't have to ever really intentionally slow yourself down to make sure your glove is cooled. It's usually going to be cool by the time you're prepared for the next swing. And if I remember correctly, you do something like this on that one. So there you go. There's an example of air control. We just jumped around that area that stuck out. This is a kind of neat area. It's just connecting things everywhere. Oh goodness! I wasn't sure which. I was like debating. I'm like, oh goodness, which one do I get? Which one do I get? I should just chose one. Like, look, see, you just choose one. Don't be debating about it. Not like it really matters which one you choose unless you're not gonna make the jump, but you did. That's all that matters. You made it. It's like right here. It probably wants you to land on that little thin platform, so we'll do that. But if you really wanted to, you could probably skip that thin platform and land right there with the right momentum. Actually, I know you can because that's what I did the first time. Because I didn't trust myself to land on the thin platform, even though I did it right there. Here's another tutorial. Jump and grapple timing. Sometimes a puzzle requires different jump and grapple timing. The edge of the platform is not always the best place to jump from. Same as a swing that covers the most distance is not always the best way to progress. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? I'm going to do that anyways. You can't tell WhyBeAre how to do things. That actually worked. I wasn't sure if it would. It worked perfectly. Didn't need the jump there. We probably could have just walked off of it. Here's another one where we just grapple in and then a little bit of a swing forward. Grapple in, swing forward, pull up. And there we go. So I was actually grappling onto it, swinging and making the grappling hook length smaller all at once right there for that one. Kind of mixing everything all together. Oh no, made it. You actually see the lights from the blocks like that. We make all kinds of lights and stuff. So here we grapple, pull ourselves up. Oh, I missed it. Oh no. Well, if I was gonna fail, that's a good place to fail because at least we don't have to respawn. Okay, apparently I do have to swing it a little bit. I thought for that one, all I did was just pull myself up, but we're gonna swing it just a bit. Makes it a little bit easier. There we go. And then from here, you might think you go to there. Well, you're wrong. You can't reach that one. What you actually do is go this direction. And when it respawns, it usually points you in the right orientation, it seems like. So if there's ever a point where you don't know where to go, just jump off the edge. It'll probably help you. Kind of funny. Another tutorial. Orb distance. When grappling, the longer the grappling beam is, the more speed you will gain. For the fastest swings, try to grapple the orb from as far away as possible. Or you just kind of lower yourself down after you grapple it. Either way, just go like that. We're going to lower ourselves down to make the grapple as long as we possibly can. Then we'll swing it a bit. So we go back, forward, and not yet. We're going to go back again. And let's see if we can make this. I probably shouldn't try it yet, but we're going to go for it. Oh, just perfect. Here we go. Another grapple right. Left. Wait, I said it backwards. Left, right. You know what I mean. Left glove, right glove. I forget which is which button. All I know is just make sure you swap them. Grappling position. If you grapple an orb while you're above it, the beam will pull you back instead of giving you momentum. Always try to jump in such a way that you end up grappling in the orb while you're on the same height or below it and far enough away from it. So that's saying don't do this, basically. Because then it's like, well, now what do? Well, you have to lower yourself down, which takes time. And then you gotta get yourself some momentum, swinging back and forth. Might have been able to make it there. Don't want to take the risk. And up. There. I did what it told me not to do, and it works. Another run across the wall. Oh, definitely not going to make that unless we hopped. Grappling position, downward movement. The speed of a swing depends on your velocity and position at the moment of grappling. If you're approaching an orb with primarily downward movement, grapple it while you're level with it. Now, should I listen to what they say? What they're telling me to do is basically this. Which works, I guess. Worked no problem, yeah. Go through another hole. Crawling. Also, I noticed if you hit crouch and stuff while you're in these, you can kind of stand up still. You just stick your head through the whatever. Whoa, I missed that first one. Alright, that put me in a bad luck kind of thing, but can we do this? Not quite. Try that again. I just kind of messed myself over right there. We just gotta go like this. And then, whoop. I like how it kind of leans the camera back as you're swinging. That's pretty cool. Big jump. Oh no! I thought I had that. Oh, we have another tutorial. Distant orbs. To reach orbs that seem out of range, focus on jumping at the last possible moment. Since you're constantly moving forward, the later you try grappling the orb, the closer to it you will be. Keep aiming at it and grapple it once you're in range. The reason I missed that was just to make sure I got that tutorial message to you guys. That's all. That's the only reason I missed. Otherwise, I would have made it. And land it, and then we are actually at the finish. Well, now we are. Ta-da! So I think that will do it for Welkin Road for now, at least. If you guys are interested in seeing more of this game, do say so, because I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to do more videos for it or not. And at the moment, I believe there are 11 levels on it. Yep, 11 levels. So, till next time, this has been WhyBeAre. I'll see ya.